Okay, hey Gearspace, thanks for stopping by. We are Leaf Audio, and we have a new version of the Microphonic Soundbox here. It's a prototype of the Mark III, and the Soundbox is quite a success for us since a couple of years. And it is basically a wooden experimental instrument with 2 channels of contact microphones, including preamplifiers, which can amplify by 40 dB per channel, almost completely noise-free. And it's meant as an instrument. You can play it like it is, dry, like this, or you can use it as an input device for getting experimental sounds into your system or instruments or your processing chain, whatever you use. I use a computer here with Ableton Live and some loopers, for example. Other people use maybe guitar pedals or stuff like modular gear with Morphogene or whatever kind of stuff you have. Granular synthesis is also a good option for manipulating it. And yeah, the idea is to make small sounds very big, like this kind of thing. Or if you take, for example, a single hair from the violin bow.
So this is the way that you categorize as a company's presence. Where would you meet?
It would need some rosin
A lot of people here are where are you based?
to make the grip a little bit better, but
No, that's fine.
and it's yeah for giving these small sounds a big intimate appearance in your sound.
Okay.
So, and I can demonstrate a little bit. It's very good for sound design stuff and experimental music. And in the Mark III now we have some clipping LEDs. And we made a completely new digital kind of block inside the machine, which is basically an envelope follower. And you can give out CVs and gates and kind of stuff. So you can interact with your modular. And we now made an external power input because many people asked for that. Formerly we only used battery, not because we like batteries so much, but because battery is a very clean power source and we want to keep up the quality for the amplifiers. And yeah, now we also changed the way the springs are mounted on the machine. You can easily just take them off, take out these small pins, and just, for example, oh wait, one-handed is a bit difficult. Change things on the instrument, on the fly, and all these little things are a little bit easier. Yeah, and then we also made a new kind of addition to it. We call it Microphonic Playground, which is basically a passive kind of version of the soundbox. And we have lots of mounting holes here, also on the side. Under the holes there is an threaded strip, like in the modular rails. So you can take any normal, I don't have a screw here, but M3 screws and mount anything on the box what you like. And in this case, you can use it as a standalone instrument with your own preamplifiers, mixing desk, and so on, or you can use the soundbox as a preamplifier for this one then. And with the new envelope follower, it's also possible to, for example, play the instrument itself on channel 2 and use channel A, channel 1, only for triggering the envelope follower for interacting with your modular gear. This is possible then. And yeah, that's from the soundbox line. This will appear in autumn 2022 then. And what we release next month is this case project, which is new, and it is a DIY case. We call it Knapplader. It is a DIY kit, so for 185 euro you get all the wood parts, the rails, threaded strips, all the parts for the bus board, and also the power supply. And then you have a very good entry into modular on a low budget. And yeah, you have to build it by yourself. And we also made a new multiple, which comes out next month. I can show you maybe this version. It's available as 3U for the normal modular format, and also for 1U, IntelliGel and Pulp Logic. And it's a high precision multiple with super low DC offset. So it's possible for 1 volt per octave, and also digital signals like timecode shouldn't be affected by it. And the thing is, you have LEDs in the inputs, so you can use it as 1 in, 4 outs, or 1 in and 8 outs. Or you can split it, then you have 2 times 1 in 4. The LEDs show the signal and also the polarity of the signal. So if it's going to the positive direction or negative direction. If you take an LFO, for example, I should be able to show it. This should go. Oh, maybe it's too fast. Yeah, like this. You can see it. So it's positive and negative. And the thing is, you can link them. So, for example, you can put 1 here and 1 there, and only link this and that, the upper part of it, and the lower part, or you can link it in kind of a ring. So you have the same signal distributed all across your case. It's a little bit like this make noise bus, for example, the same kind of idea. Or you can split it at different points and use it for multiple signals and so on and so on. Yeah. We also made touch points now available from Exploding Shed. So body contacts basically. You can contact a modulation source to a destination in your system, and then just make the connection temporarily to modulate it for a moment. And there's also a touch source available, which basically has minus 10 volts to plus 10 volt. And here in the middle you have 0 volts. So you have defined voltage, which you can take and distribute it to a destination. So this is new. Yeah, that's it for the moment. And this case will be our pro version, professional case. But it's still a prototype. It will come out by end of the year, possibly, I think. The idea is to have one basic form, and you can combine it in various angles. So you can combine it in various ways, or just use a basic case. And only one case is powered, and then the power is distributed to these connectors through all the cases. So you don't have to care about this then. And you can build up more flat versions of the case or more steep, as you like. But this will come out later. We're still working on that. Yeah, thanks for coming by.